And I'm not saying that I think that's cool because then you can just like get totally sloshed every day. I really don't mean it that way. Welcome back to the very unofficial travel guides. On this week's edition of Sunday Sofa Time, I'm gonna tell you 5 things I love about cruising. Happy Sunday, everyone. It is my birthday week. I just had a birthday. I'm finally 27 years old. I had a nice birthday on Tuesday, and in fact, I made a video sort of presenting, like doing like an unboxing my birthday presents. It's not something that I usually do. It's not something that I normally do. It doesn't fit on this travel channel. So I've posted it on my Patreon page for my Patreon viewers. If you want to see that, if that's something you're interested in, then go to patreon.com/veryunofficial. It would also be a nice birthday present for me, but if you don't want to do that, another nice birthday present is just watch this video, click the thumbs up, join my Facebook page, join my Instagram page. Those are all things that make me happy. But enough about what I want. You're here because you want to hear about the 5 things I love about cruising, and that's what I'm going to talk about right now. I could list probably like 500 things I love about cruising if I wanted to be really specific, but I thought I would make this video to just sort of like talk about 5 general things that I really like for perhaps people who've never been on a cruise, who are sort of on the, like on the fence if they should do it or not, and maybe it will help convince you to go on a cruise, and in fact, I pretty much think you should do it anyways. But the first thing I've written down about what I love about cruising is just having sunshine. Now, I know not every cruise is going to be combined with sunshine and warm weather. However, there are a lot of options for that. And usually, when Marcus and I are booking cruises, we try to always find one that's going to be someplace warmer and sunnier than where we are now. So we've done a lot of cruises from Miami, a lot of cruises from Fort Lauderdale that go down to the Caribbean, that go to the Bahamas, that go to the Virgin Islands, and you are almost guaranteed sunshine. And even if you've got a couple sea days where the ship doesn't stop anywhere, the captain will always try to set a course around any kind of storms if possible so that you have sun and warmth, and it's just so nice. One thing I love about cruising is just you are almost guaranteed warm, sunshiny weather. The second thing that I love about cruising, about being on cruise ships, is the amazing entertainment, the shows, and the fun stuff you can do on board. I mean, if I take like the Anthem of the Seas or the Harmony of the Seas and just list all the things that are like entertainment-wise on those ships, you will never be able to do all those things in one place anywhere else, really. Not in the convenient manner. Like, you can go to a amazing water park. You can learn to bake cupcakes. Cupcakes. You can participate in a game show and win like free prizes, a free cruise. Free cruise. And then at night you go to a Broadway musical like Mamma Mia or Rock of Ages or something. I mean, where else can you do all that in one day and only pay, like $140 for it? No place. I'm convinced there is no place. And that is one thing that I just love about cruising is if you divide the price of the cruise per day and look at what you get for that amount of money, you just can't beat it. Moving on, number 3 on my list of 5 things that I love about cruising is just seeing destinations I wouldn't normally see. Unless you're doing a transatlantic cruise or a cruise to nowhere, which means the cruise just leaves one place, goes out to sea, and comes back to the same place and doesn't visit anywhere, your cruise will be stopping in ports. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4. It depends on the length of the cruise. And a lot of these places are really interesting places that are just not some place that you would maybe consider or ever end up spending like a week there or going to at all. But because your cruise ship stops there, then you get to spend an afternoon there, or maybe a whole day, or maybe, 2 days. And I've seen so many amazing places, so many interesting, amazing, beautiful places. I'm talking like Naples, Italy. I'm talking like Jerusalem, Israel, St. Kitts and St. Martin. These are all places that you can visit. You can, fly there and spend a week there, but I probably won't. I probably wouldn't. But my cruise ship took me there and I got to see just a little bit of it, and I just really, really enjoy that factor of cruising, is that it opens your eyes to more of the world, and it takes you places that you normally wouldn't go. And I've got tons of videos about those places I've listed and other places, so look in my library if any of that interests you as well. And let me know in the comments below, what is some place that you visited on a cruise that you probably would have never ever gone to? You never would have booked a flight there and spent a week there, but since you've been to it on a cruise, you were like, I'm so happy that we got to see this. Let me know. Okay, the fourth thing that I really enjoy about being on a cruise is just drinking. Now, remember, I am a responsible adult. I am over 21, just barely. And, one great thing about being on a cruise is you don't have to drive home. You just have to walk to your cabin, and as long as you can remember the number and stumble there, you'll be fine. But cruise ships, some of the cruise ships I've been on have had the most amazing bars, and I'm talking about just amazing atmosphere, amazing concepts like the robotic, the bionic bars on Royal Caribbean, or the dedicated mojito bars or martini bars on Norwegian cruise lines. And it's kind of like the whole destination things. There are alcohols, liquors, beers, wines, combinations that I probably would never try here at home, or would never have gotten the idea to try, but they're offered on the ship, and then I try it and realize, okay, I really like this. And then, you've learned something more about your palate and what you enjoy, and then you can try to make it at home. And we enjoy that too. And just like how Disney offers the Disney dining plan, where you can sort of pay for your food in advance, most cruise lines offer, in fact, I'm just gonna say all cruise lines offer, all-you-can-drink package. So you pay a certain amount of money every day for each day of the cruise, and then you can go to the bar and basically order as many drinks as you want. And I'm not saying that I think that's cool because then you can just get totally sloshed every day. I really don't mean it that way. But what I really appreciate about it is, let's say you're sitting out in the sun at the pool, because like I said, you've got a lot of sun, and you order a beer and you're sipping your beer and you're reading your book and you go swimming or whatever, and then you've got that much beer left, and you realize it's warm, and warm beer in the sun is just not cool. You can just order another one, and then you get a cold beer brought to you, and then you didn't pay any more for it. Or let's say you go to one of the fancy schmancy, mixology cocktail bars where they infuse smoke into the cocktails. But let's say, you sit there, you look through the menu, you order something, you spent, maybe $12 for this smoke-infused cocktail, and then you realize, oh my gosh, this does not taste like I thought it was going to taste. I do not like this at all. You didn't waste your money because you can just order another one. You don't have to drink it. Something I love about the drink package altogether is it just takes the pressure off, and it makes you able to try a whole bunch of different things that you wouldn't normally try, because like I said, if you don't like it, then you just order something else. And the fifth thing that I love about cruising, maybe the thing that I find the most attractive, I don't know, is all the great food. If you've never been on a cruise, I don't think you can imagine how wonderful it is to just have access to fantastic food basically all the time. And kind of like the drinking. I'm not saying that then you should just, stuff your face at every opportunity. I don't mean it like that. But I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna judge. But yeah, like the drink package, it just gives you the opportunity to maybe order something sort of exotic, maybe, something sort of out of your comfort zone that you normally wouldn't try, because if you go to, a restaurant at home and you're looking through the menu and you see something that might, that you've never had before, but you think, okay, maybe I would like to try that, but then maybe, it costs a little bit, more than usual. I wouldn't order it, because I'd be like, okay, well, what if I spend $18 for that, or $22 or $30 or whatever for that, and then it comes and I don't like it. On a cruise, you don't have to worry about that. And there are like full-on restaurants on ships where you sit down and you order from a menu and somebody will bring it to you. Some of those are included in the price of your cruise. Some of those you have to pay extra for. But every cruise ship has a buffet. If you've been around here for a while, you know Marcus and I pretty much prefer the buffet, just because we love to try all sorts of different things. And then you go to the buffet, and on a plate, you've got, a little bit of pasta, you've got maybe a piece of pizza, you've got, some kind of salad, and then you try all those things, and if one of them is something that you really like, then you can go get more of it. And if you don't like it, then you just, realize, okay, well, I'm not gonna get any more of that. Can you tell how much I enjoy that? I've posted a lot of pictures and videos of the cuisine, of the food that I've gotten on cruise ships, so check out my Instagram, check out Facebook, check out the other videos here on this channel. And all this talking about food has made me hungry. How about you? So those are my 5 things that I love about cruising. Like I said, I could go on, and if you're on the fence about cruising, you're not sure you should book a cruise or not, just do it. I promise you won't regret it. And now comes the time on Sunday Sofatime where I comment on your comments live on air. In last week's Sunday Sofatime, I talked about my 10 least popular videos, the videos that for whatever reason just nobody wanted to see, and these comments are from that video. So I'm gonna start here with one from Joy Tunold. Joy writes, absolutely do more giveaways, just have the winners pay for the shipping. I'd be 100% good with that, but that may be just me. Oh, by the way, you're pretty darn awesome. Thank you, Joy. Have a wonderful and great birthday week. Hope you spend it with the people you love. So what Joy's talking about is, I think 3 of my least popular videos are videos where I was like doing giveaways, trying to like give away free stuff. And just for whatever reason, at least at the time I was doing them, they just didn't hit. People were not interested in them. And I was talking about maybe starting to do some giveaways again, just because I've amassed quite a bit of stuff that I would love to share with some of you, but because I live in Germany, sending it to like the United States or sending it to Australia or, those places where most of you are, it just costs me, quite a bit of money. So she's suggesting that I do giveaways, and maybe, people would send me, like I say, all right, I'm giving away this book from the Harmony of the Seas. The winner will have to pay for the shipping by sending me, money on PayPal or whatever. And I just wanted to ask, what do you guys think? Should I start doing giveaways again and then say the winner pays for the shipping, or is that lame? Average Joe Schmo 1967 writes, I have watched 2 recent videos and you mentioned ad here. I forgot to do that in this video, so the ad came as a surprise to some of you. Sorry. And no ad played. I wanted you to know so you can get paid. Travel and keep making great videos. Enjoy your birthday. Thank you. I don't know why, some people who've paid for like YouTube Plus or YouTube Red, the videos or the ads won't show up anyways. And then some people, I think, if you've been watching several videos, then just the ads stop coming. I don't know. There's a lot of things that happen on YouTube that I don't understand, but I try to add one extra commercial in these longer videos just because I feel like everybody else is doing it, so I'm gonna do it too, and it helps just a tiny little bit. Last comment is from Stephen Border. Stephen writes, dang Morgan, nice bod in that last clip you showed from the mashup video, walking on the beach. Yeah, you know what? I missed that body. I talked about it also. I've talked about it in a few videos. Since I stopped dancing and do what I do now, my body has changed a lot, and now that I'm, reached a certain age, it's so hard to stay in shape. But I definitely miss having that beach body, and I watched that video too, and I think, wow, I did look really good. But you know what? I feel like I look good now too, just different. Thanks for spending this part of your Sunday with me, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you next week for another Sunday Sofa Time and my Friday travel vlog. Bye-bye.